Welcome to Ben and Jen's podcast. Today, we're analyzing customer feedback, sharing insights into what real buyers are saying, really helping you make informed purchasing decisions.
Exactly.
But our mission today is, well, a bit unique. You asked us to dive into customer experiences for a specific product.
Right.
But what we found is that for this listing, there just aren't any reviews to analyze. None.
Yeah, that changes things a bit, doesn't it?
It does. So we're sort of taking a shortcut to being well-informed about how you evaluate an item when, that crucial peer validation is missing.
How do you weigh the claims without the crowd wisdom?
Precisely. Before we begin, just a quick note. The product buy link for what we're discussing, it's available in the pinned comment and the description.
Good to know.
Okay, let's unpack this. We're zeroing in on the MOSNOVO case for Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, specifically the Dinosaur Land design.
Dinosaur Land, okay.
Yeah, it's a clear TPU bumper phone case that's thermoplastic polyurethane.
Right, that flexible but pretty durable plastic,
Yeah.
known for shock absorption.
Exactly. So with no customer reviews telling us how this case actually holds up in the wild, what are the manufacturer's biggest claims about protection for the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra? And, how much weight can we really put on them, practically speaking?
Well, what's interesting here is the technology they say they use. It features BufferTech shock-absorbent material.
BufferTech, right.
And it's dual-layer, co-molded protection. Co-molded just means two materials, usually a softer TPU bumper, fused with a hard back panel.
Okay, so fused together for better impact resistance. Supposedly guards against scratches, bumps.
That's the idea, yeah. Designed to safeguard.
And the drop protection claims are, well, they're pretty bold, aren't they?
They really are. The source material states it's laboratory-proven, supposedly, to withstand 1,000 6.6-foot drop tests.
1,000, wow.
Yeah, absorbing an impressive 95% of the impact energy. They claim this actually exceeds military-grade drop protection standards.
Which is a huge benchmark to claim you exceed.
It is. And they mentioned those raised, beveled edges, too, designed to protect the screen and camera.
Thoughtful details, but again, without user reviews, we're just taking the brand's word for its performance based on their internal tests.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's information, but it lacks that real-world validation for this specific product listing.
Okay. Beyond those, let's say, rugged protection claims, what else does the case offer for everyday use, especially when we can't see how real users find it day to day?
Well, they list convenience features. It's wireless charging compatible, which is pretty standard now, but good to confirm.
Yeah.
Features an anti-slip, easy grip texture, and even has those little holes for a charm or a lanyard.
Okay, so things that sound useful, they add to usability on paper. But again, the actual experience of using those features, we just don't have that data here.
Correct. No feedback on whether the grip feels good or if wireless charging works flawlessly every time with this case.
Right. It sounds like they're really aiming for this blend of serious protection and serious style. They even claim it's super pretty, super protective, and that it's enjoyed by celebrities, influencers, reality stars, maybe even a fashion-conscious T-Rex.
Perhaps. But jokes aside, how does that brand philosophy play out when there aren't any user photos or testimonials for this specific listing?
That's a good question. If we connect this to the bigger picture, their philosophy, stated in the source, is be bold, be unique, be you.
Okay.
MOSNOVO emphasizes protection as their core DNA, but also self-expression through all their colors and prints. The promise is you never have to compromise protection with style.
But the key thing here, as you said, is while the brand's intent is clear, for this specific product listing, we don't have the user-generated content. We can't see how actual customers feel about that balance.
Exactly. Now, for you, our listener, who values maybe ethical, environmentally conscious choices, there is an interesting detail here. This case is highlighted as Amazon's choice.
Right.
And it has one sustainability feature. What does that actually mean in this context?
Yeah, this is an important point when you're navigating products without reviews. The case is Climate Partner certified.
Okay, Climate Partner.
This certification means essentially that the carbon emissions from the product's lifecycle, making it, shipping it, etc., were measured, reduced where possible, and then offset.
How does that work?
It involves calculating the carbon footprint, setting reduction targets, actually implementing reductions, financing climate projects to offset the rest, and being transparent about it.
Okay. So unlike user reviews, which are subjective experiences.
Exactly. This is a verifiable third-party certification, It offers a degree of sort of concrete information on environmental responsibility, which is something tangible.
That's a strong, verifiable point then.
Yeah.
Useful for making an informed decision. And speaking of decisions, what if someone buys it based on these claims and certifications and it, well, doesn't quite work out? What about returns?
Good point. The product page emphasizes free returns with an easy process.
Okay, free returns are always good.
Definitely. And interestingly, it also notes customers usually keep this item. Now, that suggests it has fewer returns than average compared to similar products.
Huh, fewer returns than average.
Yeah, but again, keep in mind, this is a metric provided by the seller or platform, not direct feedback from individual buyers about why they kept it specifically for this model. Still, it's an encouraging data point.
Fair enough. So, what does this all boil down to for someone considering this specific Dinosaur Land case? We've looked at the impressive stated specs, the style claims, the sustainability certification, a decent return policy. But for a show focused on customer feedback, what's the ultimate takeaway here?
This really is the core insight for this deep dive. The source material explicitly states no customer reviews, and there was a problem filtering reviews.
Right there in black and white.
Exactly. Yeah. It means that while the manufacturer provides strong claims and verifiable certifications like Climate Partner, there are currently no direct buyer experiences to analyze for this specific product listing.
So you'd be relying purely on
the product's stated features, the third-party certifications, and maybe the brand's broader reputation, rather than any peer validation for this particular item. It really puts the onus on you, the buyer, to weigh those manufacturer claims very carefully.
You've been listening to Ben and Jen's podcasts, where we help you make informed decisions, one product review at a time.
Today, we looked at a product with, well, excellent stated features and a nod to sustainability, but also that unique challenge. Absolutely no available customer reviews for this specific listing.
Which leads us to a final thought for you to mull over.
When a product is brand new or just hasn't gathered reviews yet, how do you weigh those impressive specifications and maybe third-party certifications against the complete absence of real-world user experiences? Something to think about.
We'll catch you next time.